everybody, welcome back to the Seesaw, and a big welcome if you're new here. We've had quite a few new subscribers over the last few weeks, so welcome to all of you. It's really nice to have you with us. Today I've got an Aldi, mostly Aldi, a little bit of Sainsbury grocery haul for you, and at the end of the video, as always, we'll share our meal plan for the week ahead. We've had a few chops and changes on the meal plan this week, so I'll point those out as I go. I spent £58 at Aldi today, and then another £16 at Sainsbury's. So altogether £74, which is right aligned with our budget. So not a bad week. We've not had a bad month for June. The new month rolls around next week. I can't believe that's another month gone and we're halfway through the year. So anyway, I'll turn you around, show you what we picked up today, and then at the end we'll show you our meal plan for the week ahead. So there is the full haul. Again, I think a couple of weeks ago, if you remember, I mentioned that I thought Aldi, for some strange reason, was pricier than I expected it to be. This week I got everything I needed for £58 with a couple of exceptions, which were mostly meat things. But I still got a reasonable amount of meat in there and fruits and vegetables. So I'm just not sure what's going on with Aldi at the moment. Still my preferred store, still think you get best value, and right now it's back in line with our budget, which is great. So first of all, the bits that I picked up at Sainsbury's, I wanted some ribs, some of these meaty pork ribs, so I've got 2 packages of those. I wanted a pork loin joint for Sunday lunch tomorrow. They didn't really have any nice ones in Aldi. They'd been kind of picked over a bit, so I picked one of these small joints up, which is just enough for us. It's, how big is it? It's 700 grams, and it does not have a bone in it. It's a loin joint, so it's plenty big enough for us. I then picked up these pink grapefruit yogurt. I've seen a few other people that I follow that do like Slimming World and things that have eaten these, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like them. I do like grapefruit, but I don't like grapefruit juice and things like that, but it just sounded interesting and refreshing enough to give it a try. So I've just bought a pack of 4 of those. And then I wanted some peach jam. Now in the US, peach preserves or peach jam are really easy to find with all the other jams. Not a problem finding them. Here I really struggled to find them at all, but I did find this Italian peach conserve with big fruit pieces in Sainsbury's, and thankfully it was reduced. It was £1.50 I think, and it should have been 2 something. So it is what I want, but why don't Robertson's or anybody do peach jam? There was lots of apricot, which I know people use when they're making cakes and things, to put underneath like marzipan or icing, but not peach. Don't know why. If you're a jam maker, please tell me why we don't have peach jam here. Anyway, on to crisps. So that was what I got in Sainsbury's. That came to £16 something, mostly because it was meat. So then on to Aldi. Crisps wise, we got a pack of the variety crisps and a pack of Salt Your Own, which Caleb really likes. A normal 50-50 loaf and some tortilla wraps. Biscuits, we got jammy wheels, choc chip cookies, milk chocolate digestives and custard creams, fairly standard for us. Then instead of my little millionaire slices, I got some of these frangipane tarts. That is open because I desperately wanted one before I drove home from the store. Now I'm blaming Mrs. Watts for Tea, the lovely channel Watts for Tea. She made some little Scottish fern cakes, which are like Bakewell tarts. And they use frangipane, and I happened to watch that before I went to the store, and so then I had a craving for almondy flavour, kind of frangipane type, something sweet to that style. So I picked up a pack of these. So I'm blaming Mrs. Watts for Tea for that, but I will enjoy these with a cuppa during the week, and then I will eventually get around to making some of her little fern cakes, which looked absolutely delicious. Diet Coke, some sriracha, which we get through an awful lot of in this house, so chili powder. I bought these for Caleb last week, and he really enjoyed having these as his fruit snack for school this week, so I grabbed 2 more. They were in not completely the centre aisle, but one of the kind of extra shelvings, so I'm not sure that they're always going to have them. They might just put them in with something else once they've had them for a few weeks, but just in case, I bought 2 packs, so it'll last us another 2 weeks. Some long grain rice and some brown sugar, a carton of passata, a jar of hot salsa, a bottle of fat-free vinaigrette. Again, if you ever look at American recipes, a lot of them will reference Italian dressing, Italian salad dressing. It's a really common salad dressing, a bit like ranch dressing. Ranch and Italian are probably the two most popular in the States. Italian can be hard to find here. The Paul Newman's brand do an Italian dressing, but it is quite expensive. But if you ever see a recipe for with Italian dressing that you want to try, this is a good alternative just to get a fat-free vinaigrette salad dressing. It's very, very similar. So that's just a little tip there. Some chopped tomatoes. What else did I get for the pantry? Tomato puree, some chicken noodles, which Caleb likes occasionally for a lunch treat during the weekends. Fizzy belt, strawberry pencils, and cola laces, or cola lances, for Caleb for the sweet pot this week. Onto the refrigerator, some double cream and some vanilla yogurt. I did go back to my panna cottas this week. I haven't had them for a couple of weeks, and spotted them on the shelf and thought, yep, that's definitely what I want for my treaty pudding for the weekend. Cottage cheese, apple juice and orange juice, and a green milk. Some chicken satay sticks, Caleb likes those in his lunch, and some mini savoury eggs. A big bag of grated cheese, some soft cheese or cream cheese, 2 garlic baguettes, and some squidgy pouches. I then got strawberry cones for Caleb, some frozen blackberries, which I'm going to use in smoothie with the vanilla yogurt and some banana, a little bit of orange juice. Our regular frozen vegetable medley. I then got 3 packages of mince, chicken thigh portions, and a pork fillet. And then I got this, so we have switched around. Today we were supposed to have slow cooked pork ribs for dinner, and we were all looking forward to having them. Unfortunately, I hadn't thought about it far enough ahead, and the ribs were on this week's shopping list, and it would have meant going to the store really, really early this morning, because the ribs, the way I do them in the slow cooker, they need to cook for kind of 8 or 9 hours, just left forever on low. So we've had to switch around. So we're going to have what we were going to have on Monday for dinner tonight. Caleb didn't fancy that, so he asked if he could have sweet and sour chicken, which is not something we have a lot of, but he really likes it. So I've just got him one of these little frozen meals of sweet and sour chicken. I'm sure it won't taste as good as homemade, but it'll probably just be enough to keep him satisfied. So then on to fruits and veg. I've got red potatoes and regular white potatoes, some curly kale for the guinea pig, some flat leaf parsley, celery, baby corn, green beans, some round lettuce, a bag of carrots, a pack of bananas, some blueberries, the Pink Kids apples, salad tomatoes, some garlic bulbs, a mixed traffic light of peppers, and the baby leaf salad. So that's everything we bought this week. So looking ahead to our menu, I was going to do a cranberry mustard pork loin tomorrow, but I just couldn't find a larger pork loin joint that looked really nice. I don't know, I think on Saturday afternoon they've been picked over a bit for Sunday lunch, and so I'm just going to do a regular roast pork with the little pork loin joint that I bought. So I won't be doing what I planned, which was one with cranberry and mustard made into a kind of a sauce with it, and slow cooked. But I will do that at a later date. So the thing we were going to have on Monday was enchiladas El Paso, which is made with a minced beef or minced turkey in our case filling, as opposed to chopped up chicken or chopped up beef, or things like that. So that's what Tony and I are having tonight. Caleb's having the sweet and sour chicken, and then we will have the slow cooked ribs on Monday night. Monday's quite an easy night for us because Caleb has athletics after school. So I pick him up from that and bring him home, which means we get in much earlier than we usually do. We're in and home by about 4:30. Tony gets home soon after that. So it would be a good day to leave something in the crock pot that we can all then eat quite early. Tuesday I'm going to do a chicken potato bake with green beans using the chicken thighs, and I'm going to roast the green beans as well. Wednesday, the reason I wanted the peach jam or peach preserves was to make peachy pork with rice, which is a little bit like sweet and sour in flavour, but I'll share the details of that when I come to make it. Cheesy tetrazzini with garlic bread on Thursday. That's kind of a chicken spaghetti pasta dish. Again, I'll share more information on that when I come to make it. Friday night is a takeaway. The last Friday of the month, we usually have a takeaway, a proper takeaway as opposed to a fake away. So I haven't decided what we're doing for that yet. And then Saturday, we're going to eat out. A couple of weeks ago, it's my mum's birthday. She turned 83 and she was away for her birthday. And then last week was Father's Day, and we never do our Father's Day meal out on the actual day because it's far too busy. So my mum was busy again this weekend. So next weekend, we're going to go out for dinner and celebrate both things, Mum's birthday and Father's Day. And then it's my birthday on the 3rd of July. So looking a bit, a week ahead. So it'll be a good time to celebrate. So we're going to have a meal out at a local restaurant on Saturday night next week. So that's our plan for the week ahead. Hopefully things will go to plan this week. And yeah, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this video. Again, welcome to all of our new subscribers. It really is nice to have you with us. And we'll see you here back on the seesaw soon.